strengthen and sustain them throughout their lives. Bless their home as a place of love and peace. And if times grow hard and tempers grow short, help them to look into their hearts and remember the love that brought them here today. Amen. This day is not about the words spoken or the rings exchanged, nor is it about grand pronouncements. This day, the day that you, Daniel, and Jennifer are getting married, is about love. One of my favorite authors once wrote, "If love is not all, then it is nothing." This principle and its opposite collide down all the years of my breathlessness tale. Daniel and Jennifer, your breathless tale is now about to begin. If love is not all, it is nothing. All you have to do is simply love one another, and that love shows through in everything that you do for one another, how you treat each other in the good times and in bad times. Love isn't just a word, it's an action. Love isn't something you say, it is something that you do. Love is genuine, it is honest and open, compassionate, kind, passionate, and blind. Love doesn't know space or time, nor look through jealous eyes. And in the modified words of Paul in his letter to the Corinthians, love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never dies. There are many different kinds of love, almost, if not all of which are represented in what's taking place here today. There's romantic love, the love of parents and children, brothers and sisters and family, and love among friends. Not only do Daniel and Jennifer love one another romantically, and they do, you can see it in every look, every touch, every moment they're together, but they also love one another as friends. Excuse me. In fact, they are best friends, constantly giggling and taunting and teasing and very plainly and obviously having fun together. You can see it in Jennifer's eyes now. That love and enjoyment of each other as best friends will sustain them throughout all these years of marriage together. In addition, the love that is collectively in this room from their family will help sustain them with the promises that they're making to each other this day. All of us here would help to solidify this bond as these two individuals now will become joined together as husband and wife. This new journey at times will be richly rewarding and extremely difficult, but most importantly, it will be a journey that you'll take together. Marriage is much more than your signatures on some legal contract. You're promising in front of these people that you love, and the photographers, and me. Laughter's a good thing. That's what I do. That you will do everything in your power to honor the promises that you are making to each other here this day. For their part, the people that love you will also do everything in their power to try to help you to hold up your end of the bargain. Happiness in a marriage, which we all want for you guys, is not something that just happens. A good marriage has to be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's standing together and facing the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget. and it's giving each an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. So Daniel, do you love Jennifer willingly and completely, withholding nothing? Will you protect her and give her your deepest consideration of her feelings and desires and needs? I wasn't through yet.
I'll do it again.
And I'm sorry, I've had a little congestion.
I'll do this.
Will you strive to keep your love flexible and adapt to changing circumstances in your marriage? And will you be Jennifer's counselor, her helpmate, her sweetheart and lover, her best friend from this day forward?
I'll do it again.
Twice for emphasis.
That's right.
Okay.
Really means it.
So Jennifer, do you love Daniel willingly and completely, withholding nothing? Will you protect him, give him your deepest considerations of his feelings and desires and needs? Will you strive to keep your love flexible and adapt to changing circumstances in the marriage? And will you be Daniel's counselor, his helpmate, sweetheart and lover, and his best friend from this day forward?
I do.
Daniel, Jennifer, the vows that you're about to exchange serve as a verbal representation of the love that you have promised to each other. For it's not the words that you speak here today which will unite you together as one, but it's the inner sense of love and commitment that each of you feels within your soul. So Daniel, if you'll now repeat after me your vows to Jennifer. I, Daniel, take you, Jennifer,
I, Daniel, take you, Jennifer,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to love you when you drive me crazy,
to love you when you drive me crazy,
to respect you when we disagree,
to respect you when we disagree,
to support you in the bad times that come our way,
to support you in the bad times that come our way,
and to always remember how grateful I am
and to always remember how grateful I am
to have you by my side.
to have you by my side.
Now, Jennifer, your vows to Daniel. I, Jennifer, take you, Daniel,
I, Jennifer, take you, Daniel,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to love you when you drive me crazy,
to love you when you drive me crazy,
to respect you when we disagree,
to respect you when we disagree,
to support you if bad times come our way,
to support you if bad times come our way,
and to always remember how grateful I am
and to always remember how grateful I am
to have you by my
to
side.
have you by my side.
Now, Jennifer and Daniel, you're both standing here on your wedding day. You're holding your hands together. And I'd like you to focus on those hands for a moment. For these are the hands of your best friend holding yours on your wedding day, promising to love you and to work together as you build your future. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need strength, tenderness when you need tenderness, and love when you need love. These are the hands that will countless time wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, but also tears of joy. These are the hands that will hold all those whom you love. And these are the hands that years from now, even when wrinkled and aged, will still be searching for your hands, still seeking the love, the encouragement and support that each of you seeks from the other. So if they could have the rings now, please. And Daniel, you get to go first. And I always tell the groom that after today, this is the last time you get to do anything first. Okay, so as you place the ring upon Jennifer's left-hand ring finger, repeat these words to her with this ring.
With this ring,
I marry you
I marry you
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
And Jennifer, as you place the ring on Daniel's left-hand ring finger, repeat to him with this ring.
With this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship
and the promise of all my
and
tomorrows.
the promise of all my tomorrows.
And now we come to the good part.
Not yet, no. Not yet, don't kiss her.
She says, wait a minute.
No, you can go.
Okay.
I didn't mean to say that.
Daniel and Jennifer, you stood here and you have vowed in our presence to be loyal and loving to each other for the remainder of your lives. You formalized this bond between you with spoken vows and the giving and the receiving of rings and the joining of your hands. So it is therefore my pleasure and my privilege, by the powers vested in me by God in the state of Alabama, to now pronounce you husband and wife. And Daniel, that means for the first time you can kiss Jennifer as your wife. A little yay. I started to tell you to get a room, but you already got one.
I already got one.
Yeah.